welcome back to our channel. And to the new subscribers, welcome and thank you for subscribing. Our old family, thank you for always watching our videos. We love you guys so much. I'm always blowing kisses.
Quite a lot, actually.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about something personal. Like, this video is more about get to know us, or get to know more about us, since you guys know a bit about us. So yes,
I think this is the big part that they don't know.
Some know, some don't know. So we'll just put it out there for those who don't know. Let's get into the video. Explain it. I think your story is better.
No. Let me hear yours. Last time I did my story and you said mine was contradictory. So let's hear yours and I'll correct you if you're wrong.
Okay, so as you guys know, we've been dating, or we've been together for 3 years and 2 months now. Yes, 3 years and 2 months. So what happened is, when we were still about, it wasn't even a year. It wasn't, because remember it was June 16.
Oh
yeah, it wasn't a year. This guy he wrote a letter to my dad. Okay, he wanted to intro himself. So I took the letter home because we didn't know how the whole procedure works. So we just decided, okay, we're gonna do this our way, since my born free, we wanted to do things like the modern way. So I took the letter home to my dad and my stepmom. Then, okay, no, I gave it to my stepmom. And then my stepmom gave it to my dad. And then we had like a mini meeting. And then my dad was like, this is not how things are done. And no, he can't come to my house and just introduce himself. And you can't just bring a letter. He was actually supposed to tell his uncles to send the letter, not you. This is like a letter that it's more like we were disrespecting my dad, because according to my dad, he said that it looked as if we just wrote the letter from the street and decided to give it to him.
But we didn't know the procedure.
We didn't know the procedure, and we didn't bother to research.
Bone freeze, you said it.
Okay, so fine, I was heartbroken, I was sad, like I was so mad at my dad. I hadn't met his family yet. Yeah, we both wanted, I hadn't met your family. I was meeting your family that very same weekend.
That wedding?
Yeah. So on the other side, he wanted to introduce me to his mom and his dad. Because there was like a wedding, his uncle's wedding, and he wanted me to be his partner there. So he just wanted everyone to know who his girlfriend is at that time. And then fine, when my dad said no and everything, I still told him, you know what, there's a wedding that's coming up and I'm going to need to attend and stuff like that. And then my dad was like, no, it's fine. I don't have a problem with him coming to fetch you. I know you've got a boyfriend and all that, and he can come anytime. He just mustn't step into my yard. He must park by the gate and then you go out. I was like, okay. At least my dad is not saying he mustn't come at all. He says he can come. So that weekend, that weekend, that's when you actually met my dad, face to face.
When I picked you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was scary though.
And then he met my dad, and he couldn't stop talking about how my dad is calm and all that. Well, I mean, it's my dad. My dad is cool. And then we went to meet your family.
Yeah.
And it happened that his dad wasn't there because his dad had went to help with the preparations for the wedding. So I met his mom then. It was that Friday. Yeah, I met his mom that Friday, the 15th of June. Yeah,
20,
17th.
17.
Yeah. And then I met his mom. She was nice. She cooked some nice food for me. Ooh. She was treating me like a princess. She still does. And then, okay, she welcomed me like, you know how it is when you meet your partner's parents for the first time. So fine, I met his dad at the wedding that Saturday. And your dad was weird because he
That
was
is always going to be. Even
because
now.
now it's better. He interacts. I think he's used to me now. Then it was like, says, and that's it. Like, okay.
But he talks, right? When he gets in the mood. Like,
I know he taught. Hence, I'm saying now it's better because now he can come and talk to me. Then it was like, hi.
yeah,
How
but
are you?
thing is, you have to bear in mind, they need to come up with like a topic in the
Okay.
conversation. So
All right.
obviously it's gonna be weird.
Okay, fine. So I met his dad at the wedding, and I met the rest of the family, like the extended family, the cousins, cousin, who's the cousin, and the uncle. Yeah, I met everyone. You guys get the picture. And then after that, everything went well up until now.
What do you mean up until now? It's not like everything is not going well now.
Can I tell my story in peace? Up until now, things are still going well because we decided.
We?
Yeah, we
Aye.
Okay, well, you needed to ask me. It's not like you just decided, okay, I'm gonna marry her and then.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean you already knew, and I already knew where I stood with you. So all I had to do was to do the dues.
Okay, fine. So he decided it's time to take our relationship to the next level. Okay? And then he was like, I wanna marry you. Okay, he said, I want to marry you. Fine. I said, it's fine. But the initial plan was to get married in December. This December. So he sent the letter. No, this time he didn't send the letter. He told his dad, like, yo, I think it's time we go to the Mashiles and make this thing official. And his dad, what did your dad say? I remember what he said. I want to hear if you remember what he said.
Yo, I can't tell you the conversation that I had with him, like on the side.
Not on the side, when I was there, when like you called him while we were still here.
Oh, but he asked me. Remember it was the time when we were facing uphill.
Yes.
So obviously he was kind of skeptical, but he was like, "This is a big step. Are you ready for this?" He gave me a whole speech, in fact. So he was weird about it. He wasn't cool with it, but he was not cool with it. So he was kind of idling in the middle, you know. He didn't really know
What to say?
what to say. So he kind of just said that, you know what, okay, sharp. Alan, because he doesn't really know, he didn't really know what happens in those kind of situations. So obviously he needs to consult with the uncles and whoever. So what he said was, why are you crying?
I'm not crying.
So he said that
Right.
he'll do due diligence and investigate and so on and so on. And yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, fine. He spoke to his dad. Like, he wants to marry me and all that. And then, as he said, that's what his dad said. Because 2019, umjolo bushaya, guys. Umjolo. We're not gonna get into that. Fine. And then, well, I remember. Oh yeah, your mom kept calling to find out if the letter was supposed to be sent by me or by
Oh yeah.
by your family. And then I told her no, cause remember the last time. You guys remember the last time when I took the letter, my dad gave me a speech and all that. So I told his mom that no, it's best that you guys send the letter to my dad. And then she was like, okay, we'll do it. Okay, let's say we're talking now. Now it's a Wednesday. She's like, we'll do it the following weekend, not this coming weekend, the following weekend when your dad is, because my dad is kind of busy most of the time. And then they didn't do that. Like, she didn't do that. She sent the letter that very same weekend, she sent the letter. Then my dad called me. He spoke to me about it. He was like, yeah, I hear that the Mawelas want to come. And on the 28th of September.
Yeah.
Is the date really that?
It is.
Okay. And then I asked him, I was like, dude, do you have enough money? Because, I mean, I'm my dad's last child and the only child that's still living. So,
Yeah.
the money was going to be...
I mean, that's every guy's fear. That is every guy's fear that you don't get charged a numb in the leg. That's very scary. Yeah. Especially when you know you want. Like, imagine if they could just jumped up with like a massive amount, you'd be sitting there like, ish. Yes, then.
Okay.
So yeah, I think the letter was sent.
And then the letter was sent. My dad spoke to me, and then he said he's gonna speak to my uncles as well, and ask me who I wanted to be there. And I gave him a list of the people who were supposed to be there. Cause to me,
But remember, they still the first needed to respond.
yeah, they needed to respond. So it was okay. My dad had to go speak to his brother about it, and then they responded. They accepted the letter. We were
When was this? It was in July.
yes, we were hoping and
Mid-July.
praying that they actually accept that letter.
I knew they would, but
How?
we didn't know if they'd accept the date.
Yeah, and we actually wanted it to be on that weekend. Okay. And then after my dad accepted, or my family accepted, we started with preparations.
A lot of
Ooh. We started preparations, and everyone who had, because in my mind, I thought, well, or should I say, according to my knowledge, I thought when you do it, it's gonna be like a ceremony, like not as small as it was.
It doesn't need to be like a.
No, but you understand what I mean. So when my dad explained everything, he was like, no, the first time when they come, it's nothing big, like it's not a big thing where you guys have to hire catering and stuff like that and the tents and all that. No, you need to relax, calm down. We need about How many people? My dad wanted 10 people. Like 10 people to come to my place. But that wasn't gonna work because my family is kind of spanning. Hey, we are a lot. So, yeah, that's my story. You want me to speak about the day?
No, that's fine. I mean, come to think of it,
Yes.
we there was a lot to, as I said, there was a lot to plan towards that
In a
day
short period of
in
time.
a very short period of time.
2 months.
That was less than 2 months.
Well, yeah. True.
So yeah, it was a stressful time. Let me just put it that way. It was very stressful because now, remember all those things that we did. There's prior planning and then there's executing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The execution was
the
the
execution was the
hardest.
hardest. But nevertheless, yeah, it build up to that day. I mean, it was taking on me personally.
What do you mean?
Like there was a lot of emotions, like mixed emotions. It's normal. You always ask yourself a lot of questions.
Like, am I ready?
Like, am I really doing this? So on and so on and so on. But then, as the day got closer and closer, you start realizing I can't back out now. You know.
You can.
No, you can't, because that's gonna mess up a whole lot of planning. Mind you, like, say for example, I wasn't ready. I can't just turn my back and say no, I'm not ready. I mean, my family has already spent money. Your family has already spent. You understand the concept?
Okay.
So yeah, I think the build up was intense, but eventually, that week came.
Yes.
I mean, we even had to apply for leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went home that Tuesday. Yeah, we drove home that Tuesday. Yeah, and then we got home. It was just finalizing those.
Putting everything into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, oh, I remember that Friday, night before.
Yes.
It was so weird.
What was?
Because my dad came back that Friday.
Yes.
And he said that he applied for leave for the next day. I'm on some, okay, dude, what the hell?
Why? You applied
No,
for
he
your
said
leave
that,
for
he
like.
said that he wouldn't. Because
But
obviously he doesn't need to be there for the negotiation.
I don't think it was gonna be possible though.
But anyway, yeah, he did that. He came back. I got a long speech that evening.
Was it a good one?
Yeah, obviously, but obviously
On what?
they warn. No, I can't tell you. They warn you like about
So,
a
babe,
whole lot of things.
you've got secrets.
It's not a secret. You've got secrets.
So why are you not
It's
telling?
not actually a secret. It's just something you can't share.
So there's something you're
I
holding.
can't share them
With-
on the video.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But you will share with me.
No. Anyway, yeah, got the long speech. I think I barely slept that Friday.
I
Thinking of-
slept. No, I didn't sleep because my sister, I know she's going to watch this. My sister made us work. My cousin sister made us work from, you remember, on Friday. We started working from 3 until late around 2:12. And she was insisting that we're going to wake up at 4.
Well,
I'm still mad at you.
but it was a busy day. You need to understand. It was. Like, imagine I also woke up around 5. Been busy since around 5. And yeah, the family had to come up. Remember now we had arranged with my uncles to come to my place at 8.
Yes.
But they were coming to your place at 10.
Yes.
So at 8 they had to get there. We needed.
You needed to speak about it.
Yeah, we needed to sit down, talk. An hour and a half later, then they're like, okay, it's time for us to go.
We ready?
Yeah, and then that's when your heart starts going giggy. Oh crap, it's happening. Yeah, look, you in it now. Like once they got into the car and they were driving, I was like, ah, it's happening. Like it's happening now. And then yeah, they got there. Okay, my nerves were killing me, right? Cause you hear stories about um uh the guy's family going to the girl's family, and then they make them suffer for like a good 4 or 5 hours or whatever the case may be. But luckily for us, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, because in my family, we are good people.
I didn't
You
say
married a good wife, a good woman. Well, yes.
So yeah, to what I know, they said that they just they invited them in, and
Can I tell that part?
yeah, because I wasn't there.
Okay. So, fine. His family got there. And we didn't make them wait outside because my dad is like the sweetest man on earth. I mean, he's surely going to heaven. He is. Anyway, so they walked in, like they got into the yard, and then they went where they were supposed to be negotiating in the lounge, I think. And then, yeah, they started talking. But I don't know what went down because we were in the kitchen. I don't know what they were talking about. All I remember is them telling me that I should learn how to speak Tsonga and Swati.
Yeah.
I know how to speak those languages, but they greeted me. They greeted me in Tsonga. Your aunt greeted me in Tsonga. And I didn't know if I should reply in Tsonga or I should. So I opted to speak my home language, and I'm like.
No, but you need to remember now. These are two families. Yes, we speak Spulana.
Yes.
But culturally, no.
Okay, babe, what are you? Are you a Tsonga? Are you a Swati?
Swati.
Oh, they also said your babies are going to speak those languages.
Exactly.
We'll see. We'll see.
But yeah.
Anyway, guys.
And then
And then what? And then went to your house. Oh, and then they asked for Makoti. Guys, our battery is going to die again. So they asked for Makoti. Makoti came through. They saw Makoti. They asked if they could take Makoti home. And my dad said yes. I thought he was going to say no because, it was the first negotiation.
which went extremely well. I mean, he got what he wanted.
He didn't.
He did.
He didn't.
What do you mean he didn't?
Because you guys still negotiated what he wanted. So
Yeah,
he didn't get what he wanted.
That's why it's called negotiations.
But he didn't get what he wanted.
The family can't just go there and accept every terms and conditions. No.
Okay, fine, yes.
But
At the end of the day, I ended up having to sleep at his house.
Imagine I got called while I was somewhere buying stuff for the house, and they said, dude, your uncles are done that side. You need to go fetch your
You thought it was gonna take like forever.
Hence I'm saying we were under the assumption that it was gonna
the
be
family was gonna be very hard on you.
So now, mind you, I'm in Bushbuck. I get a call that I need to come collect you. I haven't finished buying stuff.
You had to make a plan.
I had to drop everything, fly all the way to your place, wait outside. I couldn't even go inside, mind you.
Yeah.
So I had to park outside,
Yes.
wait for you.
Yes. And then I came out because I was the woman of the moment. Okay, fine, guys. No. Okay. The initial storyline is that we are married. We're no longer boyfriend and girlfriend.
We're no longer keep it.
We're no longer fat and set. But honestly speaking, from my opinion, there's nothing wrong with fat and set. I know I'm a Christian and all that, but in order to know if you can live with a person for a long time or forever, you need to know who they are. Guys, our battery is going to die. Sorry guys, our battery died. Again, yeah. Anyway, as I was still saying, if you want to do fat and set, go for it. Just make sure that you and your partner are on the same page. Make sure that you know what you want. And make sure that you go in it for the right reasons. Like your long-term goals are the same. And it's not just siyahlalisana because we want to save rent money. No. It should actually make sense to both of you as to why you want to stay together. Do you guys see yourselves together in the next few years or in forever? So, yeah. That is all from me, my side. I say.
But also my side.
What? Do you believe in fat and set?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with fat and set, provided you go, as you said, you go into it with the right or for the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And also as a guy, you can't just fat and set forever.
That's the thing. There has to be a long-term goal. We have to know that we're gonna stay together for 2 years or a year, or some do it for a month and then they get married.
People are not the same.
Hence I'm saying we have to know why we're doing it. So
yeah, don't do fat and set if you don't have the right mentality. Let's just put it that way.
yeah, guys,
So yeah, I think that's about it.
that's it from us. You heard it from us, didn't hear it from the streets. Yes, we married. He's my husband. Hi, husband.
Am I now?
No husband. Hi, husband.
Am I now?
Hi, husband. Okay, guys, we'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And don't forget to tell your friends to come and check us out. What am I forgetting? Oh, the notification bell. I always forget that. Don't forget to switch on your notification bell so that you can be part of the notification squad. Okay, anyway, guys, before I go crazy, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week. Enjoy the rest of your week. We love you.